Swing and a drive, left field, get up, ball, get out of here,
Well, we're 1 week away from a very depressing podcast.
Oh,
I think.
sure.
This is gonna be another, like, this is exactly like last week. I think, like, there's really nothing here. Like, looking at our list, it's just another podcast. We're just gonna be talking about the little things of the Blue Jays right now. I don't remember either of these series. I gotta be honest. I didn't watch enough this week.
There's a reason that I write down everything.
Yeah,
in detail. Because
do we get swept? No, we won the
won the final game.
Okay, cool. I did notice that Dalton Varsho is doing cool things.
He just keeps doing the cool things.
Yeah. That's cool, I guess. Yeah. I did want to start this podcast because by the time we release our next one, we're going to be without a couple of guys, I think. Obviously, you can tell we're wearing we got some backwards jerseys because there's a guarantee that neither of our jerseys are going to be relevant next week.
This jersey was going to be irrelevant in November of last year, but it wasn't. So
yes. So shout out to both Kevin Kiermaier and Yusei Kikuchi.
Yes.
Tomorrow is probably going to be Yusei's last start as a Blue Jay.
Yeah.
He's brought us some fun times on the Flight Deck podcast.
He's brought you some fun times.
Brought me some fun times, but the whole first year experience where we came up with Big Daddy Cooch and we ran with that for
Big Daddy
the whole
Cooch.
year up until now, and what he became, super cool. Yeah, it's gonna suck to see him go. Kiermaier, we might as well talk about the news too. He announced that he's retiring at the end of the year, so the odds Kevin Kiermaier is a Blue Jay after the trade deadline is super slim. They're probably going to ship him off to somewhere that can contend and maybe get him a ring. Be cool if he gets one. Always been a good guy, except for the one moment where with the play card that was
see,
and like at this point he's made up for it. It's fine. I'm very excited for next Canada Day when they bring him back just to sing the anthem. That'll be cool.
Any Ingrid Andress, is it?
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, so good luck to him. Danny Jansen is another one. Brought the podcast much happiness.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
I can just put them on. Wait a second. Stand by.
Stand by the Janos.
Might as well also put these on.
You don't
that one's gonna hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh man, it's gonna hit like a truck.
Yeah.
Because just think about it. The longest tenured Toronto Blue Jay.
Gone. The podcast guy, if not Cav, the biggest podcast guy left.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tough week for the Flight Deck. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's where we're at. Thank you to those three. Probably thank you to Justin Turner.
Yeah, probably. For sure. Thank you to Espiritu Santo, Jimmy Garcia.
New intro video light show guy, Jimmy Garcia. Thank you for having a light show for a week before we ship him off.
Wait, he had a light. He has a light show. I thought you were joking.
He started it yesterday. It's a bold play, I guess. So man. Yeah, I'm going tomorrow. Maybe they'll play it and I'll get to see it, but who knows? So yeah. Thank you for your 3 years, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Who else are we getting rid of this week? I fucking hope we get rid of Bo Bichette.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah.
I've never soured on a player so fucking
man.
fast in my life.
I don't know what happened here, because I was Team Bo for so long until
we were Team Bo over Vlad last year.
Literally last year. You can go back in this podcast. I think maybe in the off season. And we talked about how much we'd rather have Bo than Vlad, and
long term.
Holy fuck, were we ever wrong?
Yeah, and not even
so
just
many
like
reasons.
Not even just like a playing like standpoint. He's just a fucking dickhead right now. Because
he's an asshole.
Bob Nightingale, it came out in the Bob Nightingale like article that Bichette has told friends that he would welcome a trade. Fucking don't let the door hit you on the way out,
like,
buddy.
Not only like you can think that, like, fine. Like, if you want to be traded, you want to be traded. But to be the asshole that puts that out there in the public to just completely tank your trade value is just, I hate it so much. And it hurts
already more than your play has.
Yeah, it's just, but it hurts so much more that he stinks this year and he can't get healthy.
I'd feel like he'd be more inclined to be like, yeah, I'd welcome a trade. I'd be like, okay, if he's hitting like,
if you were hitting 310,
if he's hitting anything close to Bichette,
yeah,
I'm like,
if your OPS isn't sub 6, sub 6? Got to be close to sub 6. It feels like sub 6.
He has a 1 WAR since the middle of last year.
That's fucking terrible.
It's disgusting.
He's near the bottom of the team since like the All-Star break last season in terms of WAR. I remember seeing that.
Who has more WAR in the last year, Bichette or Kevin Biggio?
Oh,
like,
I kind of want it. I can only do this by FWAR, I think.
But like, man,
but I do want to know this now that you've brought it up.
Because while Cav had a really great back half of last year and played the defensively really well, this year kind of didn't help.
But he was still a positive WAR when he left town. Bo was currently a negative 0.2 B WAR.
Okay.
I don't know what that would be in FWAR, and this may take me a little bit, so you may need to stall for me here.
Okay, I'll stall and talk about Bichette.
Is there anything else you want? Yeah, there's got to be some stuff we can talk about this guy.
Just like, again, don't let the door hit you, buddy. Like, it's
insane to me.
He soured so fast and I think more fans.
It's not just us. I don't think
it's not just us.
No. I can't remember a player that's ever made me dislike him so quickly without doing something criminal.
Yeah, genuinely. Like, because at least, I'm not saying this. At least with Marcelo, or not Marcelo, Roberto Osuna, he was very easy to.
It became really easy to hate him quickly.
Yes,
and that was reasonable.
That was reasonable, justified.
Yeah,
but this man, you look like you don't care right now.
No,
and the comments don't help.
No,
like,
I cannot find the war over a specific
and like, it's crazy that Leo Jimenez and Ernie Clement and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa and Spencer Horowitz have all been playing better than you.
The whole fucking infield. There isn't one infielder I wouldn't take over Bichette right now.
Is Bichette genuinely the worst infielder?
He's the worst
right now.
Yes.
Like,
legitimately, yes. And like, I think it sounds so stupid to say, but just like, I shouldn't, but I trust Isaiah Kiner-Falefa when he comes back more than Bichette when he was healthy before he left. Like, I don't love Ernie, but I trust Ernie more than I trust Bichette.
Leo is young.
Leo's a child, but I trust him.
Leo more than Bichette.
And I also just like him more at this point. Like, that's the thing with all these guys is, you know what? They're likable.
You're like,
Bichette became so unlikable so
If we're gonna be losers, we can at least be likable losers.
Yes. To watch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is a very likable loser right now. He's hitting the shit out of everything. He's fun.
He's not the reason that they're losing.
No. He's phenomenal. George Springer, all the credit to that guy, because I hated him at the beginning of the year.
Season and his arguably his life around.
Very likable loser right now. Even when he stunk, great guy.
Yeah, all he did was take his bat from being flat on his shoulder to just holding it up a bit more, and everything changed.
Now he's a king. It's crazy. I'm struggling to find this war thing. I can't sort it. But I can maybe do both seasons. Well, last year Cav was a 4.9 total. I don't know how much of that was after the All-Star break.
Did you say Cav?
Sorry, pardon me. Bo was a 4.9. My bad. Cav was not a 4.9.
I was about to say
Bo was a 4.9 all year. He's a dash 0.3 right now.
So that's
and Kevin was an 11 last year in my heart.
Yes.
And he's a 7.6 this year in my heart. So that's way better than Bo Bichette. He's in, you know what? At least we can say Cav's having a better season than Bo right now because he's only a negative 0.1.
Jeez.
Which is brutal because he was positive when he left. Last year he was a 0.3. So I doubt it might be close.
But it's the fact that it's close. Yeah. And one of these guys is a franchise player, and one got DFA'd and is on the Dodgers. Like,
it's fucking brutal, man. Like, I don't know. I know they're probably not trading any of the big pieces this off or this.
I think
deadline.
They've confirmed that, like, at the very least, Vlad, Bo, Chris Bassett, Kevin Gausman, and like Jose Barrios obviously are going to be here. And you're right, of those potential guys that could move.
Yeah, but it's been confirmed, but it's also like been not confirmed by other guys, like the guys I don't trust. To be fair, like Morosi said, was it Morosi that said?
It was Morosi that said they were willing to move people. Like,
yeah, and then the other idiot, was it Heyman?
Yeah,
I think Heyman also said the Jays could move, but I don't trust a word that comes out of those two. So I don't see a world where Vlad goes anywhere. I don't see a world where he goes anywhere, period. But definitely not this trade deadline. Mm-hmm. I definitely could see a world where Bo is traded, but I don't think it's going to be this deadline.
Bo is an off-season move, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
I hope they trade him to an absolute shit baseball team.
I hope he goes and plays with his dad's team, the Colorado Rockies.
Yes. Like, that would be great. Do a Bo for McMahon trade. Because they want to compete in 2025. They have to. Let's just talk about this. They have to compete in 2025.
Oh my God, they have to. And there's maybe like a 1 in like 10 off-season plan, a 1 in like 50 off-season plan mm-hmm. where they do. Let's be real. And it starts with the biggest fucking fish.
Yes. If they can get him, we got to check.
If they get Juan Soto, I'm gonna.
It's not far-fetched, but
it's not far-fetched. But even then, if you do get Juan Soto, there's way bigger. There's fucking more issues.
Oh, for sure.
Because
I'm with you. I know. The bullpen is ass.
They're gonna need like 7 guys.
So many. I know.
Or just half of the.
Before we get too deep into this,
all right, sorry.
They did the date to renew your season tickets yesterday, and apparently there's lots of people that have not renewed their season tickets.
I mean, justifiably so.
Oh, I don't disagree. Like, I don't know what I see why you wouldn't. That's the thing.
And I don't know. I don't know if you know even this. Were they more expensive to renew?
Yeah, they went up, I think.
Okay.
They went up. They did it before the deadline, so we don't know who's going to be here and who's not. Legitimately, you could have renewed your season tickets, and then they could have went off and traded Bo and Vlad and Springer and fucking who knows else. But they might not, but it's possible. And now you have season tickets for next year locked in. So they have, I can't, there was a stupid number on it, the certain amount of percentage that didn't renew. So if they want anyone to show up next year, they got to put a fucking team together. Like, I know it makes more sense baseball wise to maybe tear it down a little bit and build for 3 years down the road. But I don't think they have the luxury to do that right now. Because, like, they're going to have to put something competitive out there next year. Yeah. I'm here for the tank this year. I'm starting to get on board. Something about today's game. It was the worst loss of the season.
Oh, boy.
And I'm just kind of at the point where it's like, you know what? Just tank. It's fine. I've accepted that Yusei Kikuchi's not going to be a Blue Jay after whatever the date is. I've accepted that Jano's going to be gone. And I've accepted that the rest of the team is going to be very different for the rest of the season. But if you do all that and you bring back pieces that are ready for next year, you can have those pieces come up and contribute. Like, if you go get 3 bullpen arms in prospect form that are ready to go next year, the year after, And then you add a couple pieces here and there that are going to play positions, obviously. There's nothing saying you can't go back and get Jano as a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
He likes it here. They like him.
I
desperately need a fucking back catcher.
Yes, and I don't think we want Gary Sanchez.
Oh,
A Gary
Sanchez?
We don't want like a Gary Sanchez or like a Jan Gomes reunion.
Like, God, no. Like, we need a starting catcher. We need a starting third baseman, I would say. And we need a lot of bullpen pieces next year.
Yeah, I'd say I can't even say what priority is because all of that shit is important.
If you go out, you bring back Jano, that locks up your catcher spot. You can run that tandem again. As bad as Kirk is, you can run him as a backup catcher, no problem. If you go out and you make a move for a third baseman that can play, and you go and you say we shoot for the moon and we get Juan Soto, you're only bullpen pieces away at that point. That's a legit team next year. Spencer Horwitz looks great.
He's looked like the real fucking thing.
Leo Jimenez has looked pretty good.
Looks solid. I'm not gonna
pretty good enough. He's a kid. If you can manage to give Ernie another stupid small contract, then like Ernie's a nice bench piece. And then you have Dalton Varsho, the Gold Glove, Platinum Glove guy in center field. You have Juan Soto in one field, and you have George Springer doing what he's doing now in the other field. That outfield's solid. And then Vladimir Guerrero Jr., if he started doing this in April, he would be the front runner for MVP right now. I don't think it would be particularly close. No offense to Aaron Judge.
Also, Sportsnet, we want to talk. We're gonna sue Sportsnet.
Oh,
because they brought Hairlytics. we should I just say we did it first, okay?
Oh, dude, they stole my fucking whole thing, and I was on this a while ago, and I'm just happy that people are on board because I did it like 12 days after he cut his hair, and it was still buzzing, and now they're catching on now, and that's fine. Yeah. You know what? You don't need to give me credit for this. I know who first brought it up, and that's all that matters. I'm just happy to see the people appreciating Vladimir Guerrero Jr. for what he's done. Who else is on this team? Anyone that matters right now?
Again, shout out Yariel Rodriguez.
What's the opposite of a shout out?
Oh, fuck you.
I would like to give that to Trevor Richards.
I knew that was coming.
Because he could have brought us back something of value.
Oh my God.
Instead, he has a 12.6 ERA in July. And yeah, fantastic. Woo. Great. Love it.
Phenomenal.
Maybe they'll still find a way to trade him. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. What do we do?
Oh, man.
What do we do? Trey Savage, is he ready yet?
I don't know.
Can he play?
Cal Steven.
Mm-hmm. Is Trey Savage even signed yet? I don't think he's signed.
And you put that as the title, and someone commented like, "Is he signed?" And I'm like, "Shit." But he probably will be. But I guess I could just bring this up quickly. I do know that our second and third round picks have signed.
Okay, that Cal something.
Cal Steven and Johnny King. I do know.
Wait, Johnny King, the
Miami commit, yes.
The knockoff Ricky Tiedemann? Really?
Yes. So he signed, the slot value was $767,200. Okay. They got him for $1.24 million.
Well, so they gave him a lot of money.
They gave him a lot of money because he was a Miami commit.
You had to kind of tempt him, I guess.
But where they did save the money is Cal Steven. The slot value for Cal Steven's pick was 1.489, and they got Cal Steven for 1.11.
Right, so we're fine.
Saving some money in places where money can be saved.
Definitely will be very disappointed if we don't get Savage.
Yeah, because we have to.
You could say that's a pretty Savage move to go back to college. That was a stretch. What else the hell?
No. We're gonna sit in what you just attempted to do. We're gonna sit in it.
Sorry.
We're gonna sit in it.
Swanee's back. Has he pitched yet? I haven't seen
Swanee has, and he's looked pretty decent. I'll give him credit.
Okay.
Like he's looked more like the Eric Swanson that we know.
Okay.
So
that's good, right?
It's very good.
I don't think it matters, but it's good, I guess. He's not here next year, is he?
Oh, no, he's back next year.
Oh, I thought this was his last season.
No, because he had 3. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He might actually.
Hold on. I thought that this was it.
Because if I remember correctly, when we got him, it said they said he had 3 years of control.
And we've had him for 2.
Yeah, because 2022 was the first year. No, 2023 was the first year. So 2. We got one more.
I thought he had 2 years of control. I thought he only had one more than Teoscar.
Let's contract. You can just pull this up real quick. Thank you. Spot rack, Spotrack, whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. He has one more year after this one.
Okay. So. Jimmy Garcia went an inning, struck out the side. We love that. And then he gave up a run yesterday on 1 hit. What the hell? A walk and a hit? How did that happen?
The Jimmy Garcia run?
Yeah, I missed it.
I think it was a walk. It was the lead off walk and then a double. So
he still struck out 2. We'll take that.
Yeah.
We like that. He's also back. I forgot to mention that at the beginning there. Yeah, it's just
there's
very depressing.
Yeah,
very depressing.
Very depressing. I'm just gonna bring this up now because we kind of mentioned it before. What is your favorite Kevin Kiermaier moment? Because we'll just end with some KK appreciation.
The easiest one I think is obviously the catch on the home opener.
Yes,
because that is what it is. I think one of my favorite moments is not even a baseball moment, but when he was at the Leaf game.
Now we go.
Now that's just a routine part of my life.
Yeah, another moment that I'll always thank him for is he provided the sole RBI in the playoffs last year. All fucking people was Kevin Kiermaier.
Yep. His grand slam the other day was cool.
Yeah. Also, defensive run save for center fielders. I'll just tell you, Lorenzo Cain is second with 119. Kevin Kiermaier is first with 159.
He's like third all time in. Is it just? I think it's defensive run save. Second all time.
Defensive WAR.
Oh, that's what it was. Defensive.
The top 5 for outfielders was the top 5 is the Devon White at 16.8. 4 is Willie Mays at 18.2.
3 I've never heard of.
3 is Paul. I've never heard of Paul Blair. At 18.8. Kevin Kiermaier is second at 20.8, and then Andrew Jones is at 24.4.
He's second all time in defensive run saves per 1,000 innings or something like that.
Yeah, and number 1, fucking up down Dalton Varsho
is our future platinum glove winning center fielder.
Yes,
Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho has
once that guy gets locked into center field, he's the best defender. He's already the best defender in baseball, but he's going to get the awards for it.
And do you want to know where these stats are provided to us by? He's coming back, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, Chris Black stat of the week. Saw that man in person.
Thank you, Chris.
Saw that man in person. I didn't get to shake his hand. It sucks, but
thank you, Chris.
It is what it is. But yeah, the defensive run saved per 1,000 innings since 2000 outfielder since 2003. Kevin Kiermaier is second with 19.7. Dalton Varsho 22.0.
Not bad. Imagine
me basically a whole 2 runs
better than
defensive Kevin better than
your center fielder currently.
Better than arguably the greatest defensive center fielder in the last
20 years.
This decade, not even decade. This century.
Quarter century.
Like,
nuts, man. It's crazy. Kevin Kiermaier did some cool things as a center fielder here. I will never take that away. He did some cool things against us as a center fielder.
Yes,
but I don't know. He just didn't have it this year, and the team didn't have it with him. So it'll be fun to watch him somewhere else. I really hope he doesn't stay with us.
Yeah, genuinely. Like that's one of the few that I'm just like, okay,
please go. Everyone else, I'm like, please stay.
Please go for your own sake. Please go. Like,
yeah.
Even if it's like a Pirates or like a Dodgers or something, like
just get on a team that can go on a run. Like, I don't know.
The Phillies.
The Pirates, I think, could just have a fun run.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Skeens, Jones, and
Keller when he comes
Keller.
back?
Like that's a pretty wicked postseason rotation. Their lineup stinks though, doesn't it? Cabrine's there. Brian great. Reynolds is there. I don't know who else is there. Okay. Are we done with Blue Jay stuff?
Are we really? There's no way.
I don't think there's anything. I mean, there's two series that I just don't care
series,
about.
But like,
we're past the point of talking about Blue Jay series. I think they don't matter anymore.
Yeah. Just quickly
start the tank.
According to the guy who I considered my favorite insider during the entire offseason with the Ohtani stuff, Robert Murray, the Jays are listening on offers for our flight deck guy, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
That's tough. It's a good call, but it's tough. I'm
sick of it.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. Man. Can't have anything. We can't have anything in this house.
No. That one makes sense, though. He's at peak value. He's not going to get any better.
Yeah, and you still get him next year.
And yeah.
So
hey, it is what it is. I like IKF. I hope he stays.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fun piece to have around. I don't know. Bearded IKF is him.
Mm-hmm. Just don't go back to the Yankees.
No. How funny is it that the Yankees are now fighting for their playoff lives?
They're worse than us in the last month, I think.
Yeah, they're 3.5 up on a playoff spot right now. They're still the top wild card, but that's falling very fast. They have 2 guys that can hit the baseball.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
They let off Jahmai Jones.
Oh my god!
And you want to know who was hitting cleanup a couple days ago? JD Davis.
Oh, I did hear that.
Yeah, and Aaron Judge in his first 3 at bats with JD Davis behind him got 14 pitches, 12 balls. Just don't fucking throw near him.
Why would you? I'm not scared of anyone else in that lineup. You see the one tweet where they had the little fence thing around the infield, and someone said the Yankees are holding a home run derby for their 4 to 9 hitters.
Oh my god,
it's good. I love it.
It's great.
I love that they're bad. We can say it because we also stink, and I've accepted that we stink.
Oh yeah.
Now we can just trash other teams too, because what are they going to say? Well, we suck too. Yeah, no shit. We know that
for sure.
The White Sox. Speaking of
stinks. This is not. Well, I have to re-update it. Just look at the White Sox record.
Haven't they lost 12 in a row?
11.
11. Okay.
27-78.
It's really good.
Somehow only 35 games back in the division.
35.
They're 35 games back.
That's a lot of games, Connor.
Yeah. Not. You know what? But they're only 24 games out of 4th place.
What? So 27. How many? What do we got? 27 plus 78 is how many games? 105.
Jesus.
So 27
that's
divided
57
by
games. That's
105 times 162. They are on pace for 41 wins.
But hey, the savior of the masses is coming back soon.
Who's coming back for them? I genuinely can't.
Who
is Lou Bob not back?
Who would I bring up, Brant?
Oh, Yoan Moncada. He's coming back?
Yay.
Nice.
God damn it.
Oh boy. That team is bad.
Fucking atrocious.
Where are we on this list? We're above all these teams, right? Yeah, we're 46 and 56.
Yeah.
We're 10 games
we're
under 500.
These guys. The A's are
we're not
actually
in this conversation.
We're only 5 games back. We're only 5 games ahead of the A's.
Really?
These aren't updated. So it's
okay. I'm looking at it. I'm like,
the White Sox is the only ones that was updated. So it's just because.
Are we still better than the Angels? He said, hopefully.
Oh my god.
I don't want to live in a world where we're worse than the Angels.
Game better than the Angels.
Oh no.
Well, because the Angels swept the fucking Mariners.
You know what? Let's just speak about fun things for now. The fact that the Mets are a game and a half back of the Braves right now is
and
way more fun than anything we're going to say about the Blue Jays.
Lindor just went deep. So it's 2-1 Mets right now.
Oh, let's go. I want to see all of that.
My God.
Yes. I want to see the Mets be way better than the Braves. I want to see the Braves miss the playoffs. I also want to see the Dodgers miss the playoffs, but that's not going to happen.
Not going to happen. They're 7.5 games up.
I know, but I want to see it happen.
And they're going to be adding.
Yeah, you're right. They have a gajillion still.
And a gajillion good prospects.
Yeah. They're going to have Bichette, hopefully. So maybe that'll make them worse.
And Garrett Crochet and Luis Robert.
Perfect. Bunch of losers. Really talented guys that just keep losing. I actually really like 2 of the 3 of those guys. They're not losers, but they are losers. They just lose. They just keep losing. Yeah, speaking of losing, the Milwaukee Brewers have lost Yelich for an extended period of time, right?
Yeah, they were worried that he might require season-ending back surgery, but apparently he's just going to try and rehab it.
Okay.
Which
that sounds great.
Yeah.
Man. See that working out, but hey.
Yeah.
You, buddy. That's a blow right now for the Brewers because what the hell do you do with this deadline now? Because with Yelich, you're kind of looking like, oh, maybe a fun playoff team, like make a run here. Like maybe there's some good teams, but hey, we're a good team. Now you're like, well, what do we do? Do you sell a little bit? Do you stay pat a little bit?
They're 6 games up in the division.
Oh, I know. But if you don't have a Yelich,
you still got a Hoskins and a Ortiz.
Yeah, it's a big piece.
And a Contreras.
True. It's just a big piece that you're kind of like, well, where do we go from here? Do you add so that if Yelich comes back, then you're backs. Good English. If he comes back, then you can go on a run? Or do you go, hey, we're young, we're fun. Let's just stand pat for a bit here. Maybe we have enough to do it, maybe we don't. I'll Arizona Diamondbacks. Because what did the Diamondbacks do last year? They added Tommy Pham.
They added Tommy Pham, Paul Sewald.
Oh, right.
I feel like they added somebody else.
A couple small moves like that. I could see that being the Brewers' deadline day this year. Like little move. Add Tommy Pham.
I mean,
because he literally could. Add a bullpen piece or something and go for a run. I don't know. I don't see them making a big splash.
It'll be very nice when Bo Bichette is not on the Blue Jays and then the Blue Jays just go sign Willie Adames.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
JP Crawford is out for what, 6 weeks? I think it is.
6 weeks with a finger or something like
broken hand.
Yeah.
I don't think that matters, if I'm being honest.
I mean, well, this is very true. The Mariners' offense is non-existent.
They stink. So. And now that they're 4 games back at the Astros, or are they not that far back?
They are American League. They are 1 game.
1 game back. It feels like an eternity in that fucking division.
The Rangers went on a heater and they're 2.5 games back. They're a game under 500 and they're 2.5 games back in the division.
Yeah, they are 2-8 in their last 10.
Yikes.
The Mariners.
You love that for them.
I don't know, man. Like, it sucks. Crawford's a good guy and he's a piece on that team, but I could not care less. I don't think it's going to matter. I think they just stink. They also, do they DFA Ty France?
They put him on outright waivers, which is, I guess, what that is.
Yeah. So
and no.
Like, it's just the team is nosediving. I didn't see the update. Julio left the game the other day.
They did say his ankle would be reevaluated in a week to 10 days.
So he's also not healthy. It's because just this team. I don't care about this team right now.
Yeah,
it's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah,
they don't matter to me anymore.
No.
Do we have a second baseman we can give the Braves?
We have a shortstop.
We can put him. They can put him on second.
They can put him on second.
Do they have anything that they can give us for Bo Bichette? Because Ozzie Albies is out for 8 weeks with a fractured left wrist.
Spencer Schwellenbach, maybe.
Is he like the second coming of Spencer Strider?
Oh, maybe actually.
I couldn't tell you they don't have much of a prospect.
I know they have a guy named Nacho Alvarez.
That would be fun.
Called up.
Cool. That really stinks without Albies for them.
Yeah.
You don't really want to be a game and a half up on the Mets without Ozzy Albies.
Yeah. No, not at all.
What did he not play? Or maybe no, never mind. I was gonna say there was 2 guys on their team that played all the games so far, and I thought it was him, but he did last year.
Might be Riley, honestly.
It's no, it's Matt Olson and Marcelo Ozuna. Unless that changed over the last couple of days, but it was up until that point.
Ozuna from the Braves.
Final injury we have on the board was, I think, my favorite one. So
yeah,
Mason Miller fractured his left finger. Did you hear why?
No, I didn't.
This is why it's my favorite.
Please enlighten me.
He punched the table.
Did Devin Williams teach you nothing?
It was his left hand, so that's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, dumb. Yeah. It sucks. I don't want to see Mason Miller go down ever because he's electric and just a great pitcher.
Yeah,
but
no.
The fact that he punched, it was a padded table too. So like I could understand, you're like, padding, bong, breaks the finger. So funny. Yep. Hey, how do you feel about the fact that Dylan Cease threw a no-hitter today?
Something I did see that
that
was pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was September 10th, 2022. Dylan Cease had a no-hitter going 8 2/3.
Mm-hmm.
He gave up a base hit to his now teammate, Luis Ariz.
Uh-huh. Do you know who he threw the ball to end it?
Luis Ariz.
Super cool. I did appreciate that little tidbit of information. I thought that was a fun part of it.
Poetry.
Yeah. Baseball's fun sometimes.
Mm-hmm. It is a lot of fun.
I see this Cal Quantrill thing.
I just had to give a shout out to Cal Quantrill real quick because he said in Colorado, fuck it, we choose violence.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Dylan Cease's thing, Connor, not Cal Quantrill yelling.
I'm curious as to why this happened.
I need more context as well, but
because there's this little clip of like, what the fuck would Reese McGuire have done to Cal Quantrill to cause him to say you jacked off in a fucking parking lot? What gets you that pissed off?
Yeah, I need to see this.
Canadian boy,
okay.
No? Cal Quantrill, yeah.
Oh, okay. So Cal Quantrill got Reese McGuire pops out. Cal Quantrill gets hyped, and then Cal Quantrill starts talking shit. Okay, and then he says it, and then Reese McGuire. Okay, yep, that's what happens. Okay, that's so it was.
What led to this?
I don't know.
Looks like a pretty innocent play.
Okay, so like as Reese McGuire is running by to just like run out a pop up, he like is mad that Cal Quantrill was kind of getting hyped.
Oh,
like also this was the 4th inning. What do we do? This game also ended like 19-5.
You're also a Colorado Rocky. Like, that's tough.
You get DFA'd with Guardians.
I know what Reese McGuire did was wrong. But it's been years.
Hey, not in the moment. It wasn't for Reese McGuire.
It felt so right. But it's also been years.
My mind's telling me no.
He hasn't been a Blue Jay in what, 3-4 years?
Was he even a like? I know not. Okay, he was in the organization. Was he even a Blue Jay? Technically?
Yeah, he was he at that point. It was like
minor leaguer.
What year was that? He'd played before because I knew Reese McGuire, and it was like his 2nd or 3rd year. How the hell
the top like search thing for Reese McGuire is
Cal Quantrill?
No, is parking.
Nice. Nice.
This was 2020. I didn't realize. I thought it was like 2018, 2019. Like
no. So I mean, it's been fucking 4 years, man. Like, yeah, you could still say it, and that's fine. You're still a Colorado Rocky at the end of the day because the Cleveland Guardians didn't want you. That's a tough look, man. The team that had the 1st overall pick this season, when they got rid of him, they were technically supposed to be bad. And they got rid of you. And they got better. It's just, I don't know. He's right. And I don't blame him for saying it. But
parking lot.
Yeah, what a bull. What did he do to you, man? like,
like
what would he have said on that walk by that would have pissed you off to that point?
just go rub one, buddy. Like what?
That's just I don't know. Can I watch this video here without it yelling in my ear?
No.
Did you watch the full clip or
like
it's blocked? I can't watch it in Canada. What a joke.
Oh, I can. Hold on.
This one maybe? Yeah, this is YouTube. Okay, hell yeah. Oh, that's so loud. We're kind of just watching YouTube videos on the podcast right now.
Well, no, you are.
Yeah,
you
right.
are. I'm just looking on Twitter because there's good clips out. But like, oh my god, just
is there anything? Do you have a better clip of how this all started?
yeah, I can put it in our run.
Yeah, that would be
quick.
nice. Oh, okay, I see here now. Hold on, there is a good clip here. It's a pop-up.
Yeah, and then Cal gets hype.
He literally, the first thing he says to him after he looks at him too, like I don't know what Reese would have said to him, but he literally like is walking, not even looking at McGuire, and he turns and goes, "You jacked off in a parking lot." Like, what did Reese say? I don't know, man. I really want to know what the fuck he would have said there. That had to have been brewing for a while. Well, Cal Quantrill was probably a Blue Jays fan, right?
Oh, for sure.
So he knows the story as well as most of us. On top of being a player in the league. Huh. The next video that popped up here was a episode of Baseball Today.
Lovely.
With Rose and Plouffe. And the title is, "Are the Mets the best team in New York?"
Oh my god.
I think they might be.
That's like, man.
Fun stuff. Do we have anything else on this sheet? Nothing.
All right, Brant, I'm just gonna say a bunch of random pitchers and you tell me what team they will go to. The first team that comes to mind. Okay. And
Dodgers.
Wow. Okay. We'll start with him. Cal Quantrill.
Colorado Rockies.
Okay. Tyler Anderson.
Where's Tyler Anderson? He's on
the Angels right now. He's on the Angels. It's the lefty.
Who needs pitching help? Let me pull up the standings again. Hold on.
Okay. I thought
the Guardians don't need pitching help, right?
But like, maybe.
I just don't know Tyler Anderson. Ooh, Baltimore Orioles.
Okay. Eric Fetty.
Boston Red Sox.
Okay. Jamison Tyone.
Where's Tyone now?
With the Cubs.
Doesn't move.
Okay. Nathan Eovaldi.
Texas Rangers.
He's not going anywhere. You say Kikuchi.
My heart.
Dead.
Fuck, man. He screams Philadelphia Philly to me. No,
I mean, kind of. I can see it. Jack Flaherty.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Okay. Garrett Crochet.
Chicago White Sox.
Okay. Wow,
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Okay.
He's still under contract next year, right? For like 2 more years.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the year.
Okay. Tarek Skubal.
I think the Tigers are stupid.
Okay.
If they move him, but I can't wait for him to pitch for the Dodgers.
Jesus. You're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're just going to go over just a couple more names quickly because this is your folks, for those that were maybe expecting a draft, this is what you're getting. You're getting Brant's rapid fire quickness. Tommy Pham.
What did I say? The Brewers.
Lane Thomas.
Is Lane Thomas a free agent?
I don't think so. He has control through 2025, so he's free agent after next year.
I think he stays.
Taylor Ward.
The fucking KBO. Does he matter anymore?
I don't know. Jesse Winker.
The KBO? Is he any good anymore?
He's a 132 WRC plus.
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't realize that. Okay. Mets. Seems like a Met.
Okay. Brent Rooker.
Kansas City Royals.
Oh, okay, I like it. And then we're going relievers now. John Brebbia. He's on the White Sox to say.
He's been good this year, right?
Pretty good.
The Red Sox need bullpen help.
Okay.
I think, right?
Maybe.
That's where I'm going.
Your guess is as good as mine with athletes. Kyle Finnegan.
Kyle Finnegan's a Philly. Finnegan.
Carlos Estevez.
Where's he now?
Angels.
Still?
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Jimmy Garcia.
Pittsburgh.
Chad Green.
Somebody stupid's going to take a run at that. Let's go with the Padres.
Okay. That actually seems very. Tanner Scott.
The Diamondbacks.
Michael Kopech.
The White Sox.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Kopech might be one they move.
To?
I don't know. I'm trying to... The Dodgers. Because he's going to start for them down the stretch, and he's going to have a .64 ERA.
And then our final 4 names, we'll say. Isaac Paredes.
Kansas City Royals.
Randy Arozarena.
Ooh. Dodgers.
Okay. Luis Robert Jr.
How many guys have I sent to the Dodgers?
You've sent at least 3 or 4.
I might have too many Dodgers. Luis Robert, Toronto Blue Jay.
In your heart, your head, not your heart.
Oh. Yeah, we're going to give them Bo and Rick. And they can trade Bo for whoever the fuck they want in the offseason.
All right.
But no. Are the Reds trying? No, right?
Maybe.
It can't be. They're fucking.
But I also don't think they do it.
No. San Diego Padres. No, they don't have any prospects left. They get rid of them all. No, they got all them all back.
So you have Luis Robert going to the Padres. Okay.
No, I don't. Cardinals?
Dude, it was the first. This whole thing was the first name that comes to your mind.
Yeah, none of them made sense. I need them to make a little bit of sense. Cleveland Guardians are gonna go get fucking Lou Bob. That makes more sense. Okay. There's no shot the Guardians are getting anybody.
And to round it out, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Is he a free agent?
No.
Is he even close?
No.
Why the fuck would he be traded?
Because he's good and the Marlins are bad.
Yeah, well,
he's the only asset. He's the only asset the Marlins have.
Okay. Send him to the Astros. No, fuck that. Never mind. He's not gonna play center field there, right?
Or second base.
Definitely not gonna play second. I don't think he can take Chaz's spot. Seattle.
Okay. Well, I lied. We're gonna round out with one more name. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Toronto.
Okay. All right. And there's your positive outlook for the rest of your day, folks.
Justin Turner is going to the
LA Dodgers.
The Twins.
Okay.
I don't know if they have a DH spot, but they seem like a team. Or you know what? He also screams Philly.
You've sent half the team.
I sent a couple of guys to Philly.
You sent a bunch of guys to Kansas City, the Dodgers, and the Phillies.
I sent one guy to the Mets.
You sent one guy to the Mets. You sent one guy to.
Nobody's going to the Braves.
You said nobody. You said nobody to the Yankees.
Fuck them.
You sent.
I didn't even.
You sent like 2 guys to the Pirates.
I think I sent one guy to the Orioles too, and they're probably gonna make a big splash.
Right, they're probably.
Let's put Blue Bob to the Orioles. Where did I put him before?
You put him to the Cleveland.
Cleveland doesn't trade for anybody, so he's going to the Orioles.
Yeah. All right.
So is the other guy there, the pitcher, Crochet. He's going there too.
Okay.
So is half the list. I think Arozarena might also go there because, hey, why not? Who else do we have to trade? Danny Jansen. Where's Danny Jansen going? You can pick one.
Okay. Where's Danny Jansen going?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why the first team that came to mind was the Houston Astros. I don't know.
Oh, they got
Diaz,
Yiner.
but like,
I mean, who's Cleveland got behind the plate?
Naylor and Fry
and
Hedges.
Yeah, never mind. Fry's been good. Naylor. The Yankees.
Trevino and Wells.
They both suck. He's not going to Boston. Kansas City's not going to take him.
Not going to Baltimore.
Who is interested in him? Somebody.
The Cubs were, but they're
Cubs, but they suck.
They're not all their moves are focused on 2025 now.
The
apparently.
Astros doesn't make sense. The Mariners have Cal. The Rangers have Heim. The Phillies have Real Muto. The Braves have Sean Murphy sucks this year, doesn't he?
I believe.
But they also have Darno, so that doesn't make any sense. The Mets have Francisco. The Brewers have the brother. What's his name? Contreras. The Cardinals don't have the other Contreras right now.
Right now, no.
He's a Cardinal. Right?
Yeah.
The Pirates.
If Henry Davis and Yasmani Grandal.
So the Pirates, maybe?
Yeah.
The Padres have Ethan Salas.
And Luis Campusano.
The Diamondbacks. Oh.
Oh my God. Fuck it. For the meme. For the meme. Give me a back. Give me
Danny
a
Jansen
tandem.
to the Diamondbacks.
Oh, Danny Jansen and Gabe Moreno.
Who the hell else are we giving to the Diamondbacks here? Give me an outfielder. Our other outfielders suck. No, it's Danny Jansen and Kevin Kiermaier
going to
for Alec Thomas. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Swear to God.
Are the Giants going to buy or sell?
I don't think.
Is Robbie Ray back yet?
Yeah, he just came back yesterday. He walked the world in the first inning, but
yeah, that's Robbie Ray.
He looked decent.
He just misses Pete Walker. Fantastic. Well, that's the trade deadline, folks.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's the trade. That's what's happening. I got all of them right. Do the Mets buy? Like, if we're being honest?
They should. They genuinely should.
They're good enough to buy, but they're
bullpen.
Buzzing right now. Why would you fuck with that?
They need bullpen.
Okay, so Jimmy Garcia, the Met.
Chad Green, the Met. And we trade Chad Green and Jimmy Garcia for Luis Angel Acuna.
Sure. Kyle Finnegan, the Met. Who else did I give to the Phillies?
You gave you originally had them getting Luis Robert. You had them getting Justin Turner.
Yeah, that's still happening. He's still a Philly. He's such a Philly. Look at that guy. His beard matches the jersey. He's such a Philly.
Oh my
God. Can you not see him as a Philly? Like, fanatic headband, red hair flying through the wind.
Having a fucking DH
like
rotation.
Such a dirtbag, but
a DH rotation of Justin Turner, Kyle Schwarber, and Nick Castellanos is diabolical work, man.
Well, he could play. No, there's no reason for them to have
He can't play first base. Bryce is going to play there.
Yeah, they have no reason to pick up Justin Turner. Just vibes. Just pure vibes off the bench.
But Justin Turner's vibes here.
No, yeah, but we don't. We're not going to hang on to him. He's a free agent. Where he's got to go vibe somewhere, and I think Philly would have him on the bench to be their guy. That's where I'm at. It doesn't make any sense. He doesn't fit anywhere positionally. He's going to be on their bench, but maybe they play him at 2. Who's at 2? No.
Oh, wait, for what?
No, Bryson Stott's at 2.
I know. I'll be okay.
Yeah, so they're not going to play him at 2. They're not going to play him in the outfield because he can't. They're not going to put Schwarber in the outfield because that's Schwarber. Well, a boy can dream. Turn into the Braves. He could play 2. Not well, but they lost Albies. That's the best I got for you.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
All right, everybody. Take care and don't leave too many tears on the floor.
What?
Because everybody's getting traded.
Oh.
Why did you?
What are you talking about?
What?
You're referencing something, and I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
No tears left to cry, or like just something. Like no woman, no cry. Cry me a river.
All right. Shout out Yusei Kikuchi. Shout out Kevin Kiermaier.
The fact that we did this whole episode in backwards jerseys.
Yeah, it's incredible. I'll miss you. I didn't point at the Jano jersey once. It's just been sitting here. I should have just done it in front of the Jano jersey.
The fact that I have a Kevin Kiermaier jersey and not a Jano jersey.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah. All right. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Cheers.